मुश्किलों से कह दो मेरा खुदा बड़ा है, मेरा खुदा बड़ा है, मेरा खुदा बड़ा है, मेरा खुदा बड़ा है। ये
So, on behalf of the family, welcome to Zulu Natal, Devon in specific, and thank you so much for making the time to be with us.
Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Good morning, everyone. Sweet Baba, Supreme Baba, wishes to see his children in which form? Just make this vision. We are sitting here and now Baba has come. All of a sudden, Baba arrived here. Shiv Baba, Bap Dada, Avyakt Bap Dada, whosoever you can invite. Baba, come. And now Baba is here. And then Baba said, yes, children. And then what he wants to see.
Dignity, royalty.
Royalty, what else? What he wants to see.
Unity.
So let us see what Baba wants in today's mood. what standard, what level of us souls he wants to see, and where we are. Just tell it. See what Baba is saying and where I am. So the essence of the Murli, oh my sweet beloved children, stay. Now keep on writing what he wants. Stay awake at night and remember the most beloved Father. Become, first was awake. Second, become soul conscious. Shrimat says, become as egoless as the Father. Three things. Awake. Second, soul conscious. Third, egoless as the Father. Question. Why are the directions of Brahma as well known as the direction of Shiv Baba? In the path of bhakti, if anyone wants to make anything clear and other one is not understanding, then people used to say that if Brahma also comes on earth, this person will not understand. So Brahma's direction is very famous in the path of bhakti also. But Supreme, Shiv Baba is also giving us the direction. So today Baba is making clear what the Brahma, what the Shiv Baba is giving direction. Why are the direction of Brahma as well known as the direction of Shiv Baba? Because Brahma Baba is, just see the beauty. Brahma Baba is the only especially beloved child of Shiv Baba. You know, sometimes Baba says that I have only, how many children Shiv Baba has? Only one, Brahma Baba. And we all are mouth progeny of Brahma. So we are grandchildren of Shiv Baba in this way, you know. And in relation of soul, we all are children of Shiv Baba. Because Brahma Baba is the only special beloved child of Shiv Baba. Reason why he is beloved. He has no ego of his own directions. Brahma has no ego. He always says, always think that it is the Father's Shriman. Only in that is their benefit for you. Look how egoless Baba is. Second, he says to the mother, salutation to the mothers. He salutes to us mothers. Salutation to the mothers. The mothers are the Ganges of knowledge, the Shakti army, and they have to be kept in at the front and given regard. There must not be body conscious about this. Song, the rain of knowledge is on those who are with beloved. In Hindi, there is a filmy song, Jo piya ke saath hai, uske liye barsat hai. They are thinking one who is with the beloved one, and there is a rain for that one. But here is the rain of, not that water, rain of knowledge, those who are with the Supreme One. Om Shanti. You children heard the first line of the song. It says, those who are with the beloved. However, as you are together, there is no question of living together. Those who belong to the Father are with him anyway. There is the reign of knowledge for the Brahmins who belong to the Father, wherever they live. What is important? It is not the place where I am, but what is important? What is important? Belongingness. From my heart, do I belong to Baba really? Just check. Who belong to the Father wherever they live. This shower of knowledge is for those who become the grandchildren. You follow now? Grandchildren of Shiv Baba. Because Brahma Baba is the only child of Shiv Baba. We are grandchildren of Shiv Baba and promise. Baba, what is our promise? Baba, we will always remain pure and remain pure and drink the nectar of knowledge. Nectar is not water. It is in comparison to poison that knowledge is called nectar. So you are the Pandava community. There is the memorial of the Yadava community and the Kauravas community. What are they doing? In Mahabharata, they show these three: Pandava, Kaurav, and Yadav. What are they doing? There is the rain of the nectar of knowledge on you, Pandavas. However, there is no rain of the nectar of knowledge on the Yadavas or the Kauravas. You children know that there are many Yadavas and Kauravas and very few Pandavas. It is remembered Rama went and Ravan, whose community was very large. In Hindi we say, Ram gayo, Ravan gayo, jako bahu parivar. Both have very big family, but at least at last they had to also leave the world. No one is here permanent. Any one of us is permanent who says, no, I'm not going to leave this world. Physically, no one is permanent. Rama went and Ravana, whose community was very large, went. There are few Pandavas in Rama's community. Rama's community is very big or small, very small. This is the Pandava government. It is of those who follow Shiva. This is like God's government, but it is incognito. Can anyone imagine? Suppose now we are here in South Africa. One government is doing, that local government is doing its own work, administration, and see how many people are there to work and how much are they spending. And this is God's government. What are they doing? What are we doing? They are creating vicious world of sorrows. And God's government is doing, what are you doing? What are you doing? Making this world heaven, changing this whole universe without spending a penny. Are you spending penny for creating new world? Yes, we need this place, we need to eat, but that is not for the world, for what, to change the world, what we need. For that we need tapasya. There we have not to spend even a single penny. See the wonder, secret. No one can understand. that this is the government. And look at the people, those who are in this government, if we are the employees of God's government. Anyone is in India, we say, IAS, you must have administrators and government servant. And look at the qualification of those people. And what is the qualification of Baba's children? Even those who are not much educated, they are also helping in changing the world. One is old, lame, blind, whosoever is. It is wonderful, you see. Take time. See how this government is working. And who are the people, those who are working here? You know that you are following Shrimad and taking the boat of Bharat across. Those who follow Shrimad are taking their own boats across. The Yadavas and Kauravas have so many places. You children don't have anything. You don't even have 3 feet of land. Everything belongs to them. It is also remembered that those who didn't have 3 feet of land were victorious and became the master of the world. At present, if we have to purchase land or any house, any building, do we get easily? We have to make a lots of effort. And in future, what are we going to do? This whole world is ours. In golden age, we will purchase the land. Brothers, you will purchase the land. There we will have this real estate business. That has become now fashion, real estate. It was even in Iron Age, it was not earlier. No? Now it has become so big business, real estate. The Pandava Shakti army is involved. It has been shown in the scriptures that the Pandavas lost their kingdom when they gambled. There was not a kingdom, nor was there any question of gambling. All of those are lies. You truly are the Pandavas. Shiv Baba is the spiritual guide. Who Baba is today? Who Baba is? Our spiritual guide. He has come to teach you, children, the spiritual pilgrimage. He gives you Shrimad through the body of Brahma. Just as Shiv Baba's Shrimad is remembered, similarly, the direction of Brahma are also remembered. Because after all, he is Shiv Baba's one and only beloved special child. Brahma is special child of Shiv Baba. So many mouth-born children are created through this one. We all are mouth progeny of Brahma Baba. He enables you. What is he doing, Brahma Baba? He enables you to have a bracelet. Are you all wearing bracelet? Not gold bracelet or diamonds, no. Bracelet of purity. Tied on you and says, the more you follow my direction, the more your lives will become like diamond. People are running for gold and diamond. Here Africa is famous for gold, na? Gold mines. Diamond also. Okay. And Baba is making us diamond. Look how many diamonds are. You will become most beloved. Have this intoxication. We are most beloved of Supreme One. Who is saying? Who is asking? In this world, any human being says, I love you, you are my beloved one. And here, Supreme One is saying, you are my beloved one. And then we are like this. Have this consciousness. Make this conscious. Who am I? I'm not only merely, I'm a peaceful soul. Is there any enjoyment in peaceful soul? You like it? I'm peaceful soul. Yeah, peace is needed. Important it is. If I want to make a building, I need first the land. Peace is a land, which we need. Without that, peace and purity, that is the land. But what type of building? What is the elevation? I'm the beloved one of Supreme. Keep this in mind. You will become, again I read this line, the more you follow my directions, the more your lives will become like a diamond. You will become most beloved. Shiv Baba says, the ones, Brahma's connection and your connections are with me. You receive a birth like a diamond. This Brahmin birth is like a diamond. And so you have to become, when is it worth a diamond? You have to become soul conscious. See, the basic requirement. Be soul conscious. The more you remember Shiv Baba, the more soul conscious you will become. And the less Maya will attack you. Bap Dada's vision is constantly on you children. If children do anything, now be careful. If children do anything unlawful, they dishonor Bap Dada's name. And so they have to be given teachings, don't perform such actions. What type of action we have not to do? Which are bringing dishonor to Baba. For those who dishonor the name, it is said, those who dishonor the Satguru cannot claim an elevated status. In Hindi we say, Guru Kaninda Thor Napai, elevated status. You must not perform any such wrong action. You children know that to the extent you remember Baba, today's Murli is wonderful, you know. As you children know that to the extent you remember Baba, what will happen? What will happen? Your sins will accordingly be absolved. Sins will be absolved. You know, but what is the problem? What is the problem? Our sins are absolved, finished or not? What do you think? One side, one hand, we remember Baba and we destroy our sins, right? Everyone is doing this according to one's own capacity. But we are giving very less time to remember Baba. And then throughout the day, in the morning, 1 hour, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, we remember Baba. leave aside what is the uh, level of remembrance at that time. But okay, we are for 15 minutes, I remembered and I finished, I destroyed myself. And then for 24 hours, what am I doing? Making more and more sins. So see, 24 hours and 15 minutes. One who is clever in maths, see the ratio. How much time are we giving to absolve our sin? And how much time are we giving to make the sins? Then you will think, no, we are not doing any kind of sin. Body consciousness is the same. When we are in body conscious, automatically we are in that chain. Either, yes, we are now not committing any sin, not thinking anything bad. Even then, we are under the effect of attachment, greed. If we don't have attachment, greed, then we are lazy, just sitting there, doing anything. You see, it is very deep thing. You must not perform any such wrong action. You children know that to the extent you remember Baba, so your sins will be accordingly be absolved. Only those who stay in remembrance are said to be soul conscious. When you remain body conscious, there will be a strong attack from Maya. The destination is very high. You are receiving, what are you receiving? You are receiving a scholarship. There are so many who will become Brahmins. 330 million deities have been remembered. 33 crores daily devta. Those who become soul conscious become part of the rosary of victory. To become body conscious means to be attacked by Maya. To be soul conscious means to belong to the Father. This is something very, very subtle. See, what is the belongingness? In the beginning, Baba said, you belong to me. Important thing is the belongingness. Belongingness means in one word, Baba explained, that is soul conscious. Be soul conscious. If we are body conscious, then we don't belong to Baba. Make effort and remember the Father. He is the Father and also He is Father and also He is making us happy, giving us enjoyment. And also the bridegroom. He is the one who gives you limitless happiness. How much happy you are? Are you limitless happy? Limitless. He says, I have brought heaven on the palm of my hand, and for you children, you simply have to follow Shrimat. Shrimat says, what is Shrimat? Sometimes we are confused. Baba is saying, get up early in the morning. Baba is saying, be pure. And then Baba is saying, be very sweet. But in one word, what is the Shrimat? Because we are not able to remember so many things now. Soul is weak, intellect is also weak. So in one word, what is Shrimat? Shrimat says, may you be soul conscious. You got the solution. What is the Shrimat? What is the Shrimat? Speak, what is the Shrimat? Be soul conscious. That is the Shrimat. Body conscious has made your boat sink. Maya makes you body conscious. All have forgotten the spiritual father. The father has now come and given his introduction. Consider yourselves to be bodiless souls. Consider yourselves to be bodiless. I'm only soul. Can we become only soul? Just sit straight, and see for 2 seconds. Only soul. Those 2 seconds, when I am totally detached from this body. I'm only soul. Very subtle point of. So those 2 seconds, when really we are detached. If I'm still making efforts, yes, I'm so. But there are some thoughts. There is some disturbance inside. There is some attracting me. There is some confusion or problem going on. Leave aside everything. Okay, we will see later on. Now I am only point of light. In 1 second, like this is 1 second. In 1 second, I am soul. This gives a lot of energy. Make this practice throughout the day, again and again. Consider yourselves to be bodiless souls. Only Shiv Baba and the inheritance, kingdom of heaven, is mine. Only Shiv Baba. What else? Only Shiv Baba and the kingdom of heaven is mine. And my children, my home, my wife, my business, nothing is mine. Only Shiv Baba and inheritance. That's all. Again, I read this sentence. Only Shiv Baba and the inheritance is mine. That's all. Check. Only Shiv Baba and inheritance. That's all. If you say mine, out of body conscious, out of body consciousness, you won't be able to claim the kingdom of heaven. Simple formula. I'm a soul. Have this firm faith. Don't think whether I have faith in Baba or not. First, have faith in the self I am. For a few seconds, you forget everything. I'm man or woman, I'm so and so. I am only so. Very deep effort, but it is very beautiful and interesting. I am a soul. Have this firm faith. Remove the confusion your intellects have of each soul being the supreme soul. Remove the confusion your intellects have of each soul being the supreme soul. Become soul conscious now. Look at Baba. How many times and how much he's explaining. Become soul conscious now. What is he saying? Become soul conscious. Remember the Father and your boat will go across. Follow Shriman. If you don't become soul conscious, if you don't become soul conscious, Maya will sink your boat. Take care. Maya has sunk the boats of many in this way because they don't follow Shriman. This is a battlefield. You must not be defeated by any situation. This is the blessings as well as the challenge for us, Baba's children. Blessing, see in the form of blessing. This is the battlefield. You must not be defeated by any situation. Now, this is the blessing. And this is challenge also. I am in battlefield. Don't be defeated by any situation. The evil spirit of lust will totally break you into pieces. The second number is the evil spirit of anger. People even kill each other in anger. The anger of the Yadavas is to increase. They will become completely like devils. Anger too is very strong enemy. If you don't conquer lust, you won't be able to become the master of the pure world. Anger is such an enemy that it causes sorrow for oneself and for others. This too is destiny. What are the Yadavas, Kauravas, and Pandavas now doing? Only you now know this. This is the Pandav government. Second time Baba is reminding us. This is the Pandav government. You can see that it is now no longer the kingdom of the Pandavas. You don't receive even 3 feet of land. Look how much splendor they have. Amongst you children, there are very few who have the intoxication. What type of intoxication? Intoxication of becoming Narayan. All other types of intoxication cause damage. There is also a lot of damage done by being body conscious. The Father explains, always remember Shiva. We all are here to do retreat, na? All of you are coming in retreat. So Baba is giving us homework into this world. What we have to do? There is also a lot of damage done by being body conscious. The Father explains, always remember Shiva. This is our hope. Always remember Shiva. Don't think that this Brahma is giving you knowledge. He explains, remember Shiva. See the difference. I read again this Baba's version and feel the difference. Always remember Shiv Baba. One thing, always remember Shiv. Shiv Baba says, don't think that this Brahma is giving you knowledge. Remember Shiv Baba. This Brahma can also say, remember Shiv Baba. But don't think that Brahma is giving you knowledge. Ocean of knowledge is Shiv Baba. That is not Brahma, you see. Brahma also got this knowledge from Shiv Baba. Very subtle point. Don't think that this Brahma is giving you knowledge. He explains what Shiv Baba is telling us as I can explain Baba's Murli. So Baba cannot explain. Brahma Baba can also explain the versions of Shiv Baba. He explains, remember Shiv Baba. Shiv Baba says, have yoga with me. Even this Brahma has yoga with me. If you remember me, I will challenge. If you remember me, I will continue to help you. Promise, this is Baba's promise and challenge. If you remember me, I will continue to help you. Help you. When you become body conscious, Maya will continue to attack you, and you will then continue to cause one another sorrow. These two are the biggest enemies. It is number wise. Lust and anger are visible vices. Attachment, greed, etc. are incognito. I have attachment, I have greed. No one knows. Therefore, you have to conquer these evil spirits. The Father says, at present, you don't receive even 3 feet of land. Today, Baba is again and again reminding us, even 3 feet of land, and I am making you. So don't think if you don't get land. I am making you into the masters of the world again. It is always the Father's desire that his children glorify his name. What Baba wants from us, glorify his name. When someone asks, whose child are you? You should answer with great intoxication. Oh, the Father has made us children very elevated. When a father's physical children become engineers, barristers, or something else, he is very pleased. If someone's child is doctor or something, that father is very much pleased. Some children don't hesitate in losing their father's honor. Comparison. You have to increase your father's honor. For children who dishonor the name of their clan, their father would say, then what father will say? If you dishonor? Who dishonor the name of their clan, their father would say, it would be better if you were dead. This father too says, this father also says, what? By being angry, when he says, by being angry and lustful, you dishonor the name of the godly clan. You have to claim your full inheritance from the Father. You can see that Mama and Baba become the number one, Lakshmi and Narayan. So why should you not gain their throne? You truly gain the throne of the mother and the father. When their children claim the throne, they themselves descend. The kingdom is now being established. What are we doing? This is Pandav government. Establishing what? What are we doing? Kingdom. Deity's kingdom. The Father says, claim the kingdom. Baba has thrown a ball, catch. Father says, claim the kingdom. Don't be one of the subjects. You should have the intoxication of becoming Narayan. Although there are very wealthy ones among the subjects, they would still be called subjects. Anyone is very wealthy, even then that one is a subject. There are some people who are wealthier than the kings. Even now in this world, at this time, the government is, what government is? What government is? Of any country, not a question of Africa. Government is bankrupt. Is it so here? Here also? In India, our government has stopped those rupees of the note of 2000, They blocked it. I think it is valid up to 30th of September. And after that it is banned. They take loans, and so the people are wealthier, are they not? The father explains, you know that the government of Bharat was of Lakshmi Narayan. Look, the comparison. One side bankrupt, other side. Government of Bharat was of Lakshmi Narayan, and that they are now becoming that once again. Your boat goes across by following the father's ship. You will become elevated. Otherwise, Maya will eat you. She has swallowed many. Although they went away from here, they have now become millionaires. Those who used to sell vegetables have today become multimillionaires. They come to Baba and say, Baba, I now have a lot of wealth. Baba says, this is a great burden. There is a great burden on you. You took a lot of sustenance from Shiv Baba. That is a debt on, and you must therefore remain very cautious. So they also feel that they should remove their burden. Many, not many, but yes, few Baba's children were living in Yagya, and then they left, and then they went to that worldly life, and they earned a lot of money, and then again in their intellect it comes, oh, we were Baba's children. Then they came to see Baba. Even when Baba became Avyakt, after that they were coming to see Dadis. Even I think now some people are coming back. And they are saying, look, Baba, we have gone in that world, and now we have a lot of wealth, money and everything. Baba says, but you have a burden, because you were in Yajna, you got so much sustenance from God, return it. They helped also. So they also feel that they should remove their burden. Baba has met many like that. You daughters came running in Karachi. Did you bring anything with you at that time? Nothing. Nothing at all. You were sustained from Shiv Baba's treasure store. See, many sisters came at the time of establishment. And who sustained them? Actually, this was the wealth of Brahma Baba. But he is not saying, I have given you so much. No, but what he is saying, you were sustained from Shiv Baba's treasure store. Shiv Baba ka Bandara. And what about us? What about us? Sometimes we say, sister, on this Thursday, I wish to offer bhog to Baba because I got good salary or some promotion or something else. And even then we are thinking, how much should we give? And then we are very proud of it. Yes, this time this was my food. I offered to Baba and I have given 100 or 1,000 or 2,000. We are counting, and what Brahma has done. No one can tell till today how much. But you imagine, for 14 years, suppose they are saying they were 300. Okay, maybe 200. For 14 years living together, earning nothing. But, you see, they were eating, everyone was sustained. They were eating, they were wearing clothes. Expenditure is there. However, that time it was very cheap, even then. Multiply 365 days with 14, And see for how many days Baba sustained them without any agony. That much wealth Baba had. It is a wonderful, secret. Did you bring anything with you at that time? Nothing at all. You were sustained from Shiv Baba's treasure store. Look at them. How humble, polite. We children were all sustained with the wealth of those who surrendered themselves to Shiv Baba. This Baba didn't know that they would all get together. This Baba means Brahma Baba didn't know that. He had no planning for this. And come here in that way. Shiv Baba made it enter their intellects that the bhakti had to be created. And so all of them came running. So some surrendered themselves to sustain all of them. As Baba surrendered himself, Brahma Baba, at that time some families also came. As you know about Chandramani Dadi, I don't know how many of you. Now, Chandramani Dadi, whole family, means her father and sisters, they came and surrendered to Baba. So naturally, when father came, he must have his this all wealth. Similarly, Shantamani Dadi, whole family surrendered. In this way, there were 3-4 families. So some surrendered themselves to sustain all of them. Then some of them ran away. Maya defeated them. Maya is no less powerful. You now have to conquer her by having remembrance of the past. Don't use the word yoga. Some children say, make us sit in yoga. However, if this habit is instilled, you won't be able to stay in remembrance while walking and moving along. You must not teach new ones to sit in, especially in yoga. In the beginning, when we people, first was the establishment of Yajna. That was 1936-37. And after 14 years, after partition of India, when they all came to India and they established themselves in Mount Abu. So that was in 47, we got independence. And then in 50, they came to India, after 3 years, they came to India. And after that, I think in 51, 52, Baba sent these sisters to different parts of India. And at that time, when sisters were giving us knowledge, as we came in this knowledge, I think I was very small child. This was 58, 50, end of 57, 57, 58, maybe 59. My father, mother, they came in knowledge. So I was a child of 5 or 6 years at that time. And see, at that time, sisters were not using this word yoga. What we were using, sisters were saying, to whom we are now calling dadis. So these dadis were explaining at that time, let us come and sit in Neshta. In Sanskrit and Hindi, there is one beautiful word that is Nishtha. But they were from Sindh province, so they used to say Nishtha. Nishtha means one who has faith, love for any particular thing. So let us sit in Nishtha, means with love, faith, regard, sit in Baba's feet. No one was using the word yoga. Later on, this has come. And when these sisters came in this service field and they start to say yoga, then people were saying it is difficult to concentrate. Yoga means to concentrate. Nishtha means loving. You see the difference. If we have love with each other, no question of remembering, there is remembrance automatically. Not a question of concentration. Mother and child, they are not asking for any kind of connection, no. Automatically, there is love. Even a small child of 2 or 3 years can recognize who is the mother, who is the father. So this is the difference. So Baba is saying, don't say yoga. If this habit is instilled, you won't be able to stay in remembrance. Nishtha is remembrance. While walking and moving along, you must not teach new ones to sit specially in yoga. Now, this world is also creating confusion, you know. Yoga means, people think that yoga means some kind of exercises and pranayam, that is yoga. When you make new ones sit in front of you, they become trapped in name and form. Now, this is again a secret. This is what experience says, and this is why it is forbidden. Do you have to sit somewhere in order to remember your mother and father? Remember Baba while walking, sitting, and doing service. Those who are Baba's special beloved children will even stay awake at night. And remember Baba. Baba is the most beloved, and he makes you into the masters of the world. And so why would you not remember him? You receive the inheritance of a lot of happiness from the Father, from beyond. Make effort and work hard from now on, and you will experience a godly reward for birth after birth. Baba is giving us reward. It is not that you receive the kingdom by performing such actions. There in the golden age. No, you receive, you see the difference. It is not that you receive the kingdom by performing such action. In the golden age, no. We are making effort. We are doing Baba's service. And then we are getting this, we are becoming deities. Baba says, no. No, you receive the reward. Therefore, the effort you make here at this time, you know, God is giving us reward. The status is very high. Many came in the beginning and they were amazed. They heard the knowledge, they related it to others, and then they ran away. Many established centers and then ran away and fell. Some established centers and then gradually fell. Maya is wonderful, is she not? Maya quickly catches hold of you by nose. Therefore, the Father says, constantly remember me. Always think that it is Shiv Baba who is explaining to you. Mama was clever than this one. What Baba said? What Baba said? Mama was cleverer than this one. Means Brahma Baba. Baba is incorporeal and egoless. You children also have to understand. Baba just said and started other thing. It is a thing. You children also have to understand. I am an incorporeal soul. I have to become egoless. Only then will you claim your inheritance. There shouldn't be any body consciousness. You have to become very sweet. Maya doesn't exist there. So why should you not claim your inheritance from the Father and become Baba's right hands? Who become that? Who is ready to become Baba's right hand? Those who establish centers. To whom Baba is inviting? come and establish. Do you have centers in all the cities here in South Africa? So Baba is calling you. Who becomes that those who establish centers, they perform wonders. They benefit so many. So some establish centers, but it happens. Some establish centers and then go away. They receive the fruit of that too. On the one hand, they accumulate, and on the other hand, they incur a loss. The Father knows this, Brahma too can know this. This one is the only special beloved child. All of you are grandchildren. You know that Mama became number one. Baba claims the second number. So mothers have to be given a lot of regard. Baba says salutation to the mothers. Therefore, you children also have to say salutation to the mothers. There cannot be upliftment without the mothers. This is also secret, you know. Without mothers, no upliftment. In fact, all are sitas, all are brides of one bridegroom. That is, all are the children of the one Father. The Father himself says, salutation to the mothers. Whatever actions children see me perform, they will do the same. So the mothers have to be looked after. They are assaulted a great deal. When someone creates obstacles, the poor helpless mothers become tied in bondage. This is how the urn of sin becomes full. When the devils beat them, they become sinful souls. All of this is according to the drama. No one can erase this. Each one will claim his own inheritance exactly as he did in the previous cycle. Visions are received about who the good helpers are. Shiv Baba says, I am the bestower. I don't take anything. If you think that you are giving something, if you have that ego, I have given something to Baba. If I have this ego, you die. Shiv Baba says, you give, what have you given to Baba? What have you given Baba? Make a list, you know. Here we are for retreat. Make a list. What have I given to Baba? I have given that much money. I have opened center. Oh, I have surrendered everything. So what you have surrendered? This old, dirty body, sick body, that I have surrendered. Is it right or not? And what have I given? Money. Then look, the currency of golden age, as you see, the currency of Africa and the currency of America and London. There is difference or not? And then look at the currency of golden age. What have I given? Look what Baba is saying. Shiv Baba says, you give pebbles and stones and receive so much in return. Baba is always the bestower. I am giving to Shiv Baba should never enter in your intellect. I am giving. This should not enter in our intellect. I give 1 paisa and receive. We give 1 paisa, 1 penny and receive. You give 1 paisa and receive 100,000 in return. You see the value of today's share. Generally, Baba says you give 1 and get 100. But today Baba is saying, receive 100,000 in return. I receive the fortune not finished only just by this. I received the fortune of the kingdom for 21 births. Is there any kind of this share? That for 21 births, that is not only for one birth even. Today, okay, I earn something in that share market and tomorrow I lose also. But here, whatever we are doing, physically, mentally, or we are doing money and doing service, remembering Baba, and all this is for, for 21, not only 21, actually we are now making our efforts for 84 births. After that, we are also getting. The Father is the bestower of salvation. He is the one who fills your aprons. You have to make incognito donations. Baba too is incognito. Acha, today's Murli is very deep. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children and namaste to Bap. Essence for Dharma. Become soul conscious and definitely conquer Maya. Stay awake at night and remember the most beloved Father. Second, become incorporeal and egoless, the same as the Father. You must never even think that you are giving to Shiv Baba. Blessings. May you become a great and knowledgeful soul, great and knowledgeful soul, by knowing the importance of this time and transforming anything wasteful into something powerful. You wasted everything for 63 births, and you now have this one birth in which to become powerful. So don't waste time in this birth, because each second of this conference age is for earning an income of multi-millions. This is the age of seasons to earn. Season to earn. Therefore, never leave the powerful and go to wasteful. To the extent that you become knowledgeful and become powerful, you will accordingly make others powerful. Not I make myself, but make others. Those who know the importance of this time in this way automatically become great. Slogan: continue to follow the instruction of the one Father, and the whole world will automatically surrender to you. What was it? Continue to follow the instruction of one Father. What was the instruction in today's meeting? Not many directions, only one. Be so. And the whole world will automatically surrender. See the business. Follow Shrimat and the whole world. Can you earn so much? Whole world will surrender to. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Baba's Murli is very deep today. Many, many things. Follow what Shrimat. Be egoless. Huh? Don't think what have you given to Baba? What have you given? Pebbles and stones. And what is He giving us? And He is giving us this knowledge, nectar, and making us the masters of this whole world, whole universe. So for such fortunate souls, such great Baba's children, congratulations, especially Baba has filled the apron of each soul. So be happy. Today Baba said, be happy also. Huh? So feel happy. Are you happy? Happy?
Yes.
Some are not saying anything. You know, some have this practice, stay always like this. Be happy. Have a little bit smile on your face. Who is saying? Not me. Baba is saying, child, be happy. And if I'm not able to smile, then inside say to the self, Baba is saying. Then make this practice. Be happy. Ask yourself, who is saying? If you go to your Lokik family and in that Lokik world, then there anyone is going to ask you, be happy? Huh? In that world, if you are happy and having little bit smile on your face, other are thinking, why is he or she so happy? And they will pull you down till evening. You are so happy. Why? Because I am tense. And here Baba is saying, who is saying? Baba said, God, beloved one. He is saying, be happy. So today make this practice. Baba is saying, God is saying. Who is asking? He is asking. Beloved one is asking, be happy, be happy. So, congratulations, be happy. Om Shanti. So let us okay. Let's
बाबा मेरी यादों को सीने में समा लेना बाबा मेरी यादों को सीने में समा लेना बस तुझ में ही खो जाऊं यूं जीवन के पग पग में मेरे संग तू सदा चलना बाबा मेरी यादों को सीने में समा लेना बाबा मेरी यादों को सीने में समा लेना। हम आए शरण तेरी भरने अपनी झोली हम आए शरण तेरी भरने अपनी झोली जीवन मीठा करती तेरी दृष्टि और टोली सबसे अनुपम अनुभव तुझे अपना बना लेना बाबा मेरी यादों को सीने में समा लेना बस तुझ में ही खो जाऊं यूं गले से लगा लेना बाबा मेरी यादों को सीने में समा लेना। बाबा मेरी याद